Hello, I'm the 10-minute English teacher. Let's get you exam ready. Today we're thinking about Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller, and I'm going to be providing you with a guide to the second half of Act 1. Before we get going, don't forget to like and subscribe. There are plenty of things on the channel to help you know the play. My guide to the second part of Act 1 of Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. In front of you now are key images that relate to significant moments that take place in the second half of Act 1. I'll walk you through them now. Ben, the image of Willie's deceased older brother, appears and is in conversation with younger forms of Biff and Happy and speaks to them about ambition and about life. Following that, Charlie, the next door neighbour, appears and he seems to argue and contradict some of the things that Ben has to say about taking risk and being successful in life. So we don't really know whether or not this exchange happened or not, or whether it's just simply the inner workings of Willie Loman's mind at this point. But there's clearly a conflict between what Charlie represents and what Ben represents. Following that, we're back into reality, and Linda is speaking to her sons, Biff and Happy, about their father. She wants them to respect Willie and says to them that if they're not going to pay him the respect that he deserves, that they're not to come to visit any longer. And then she speaks a little bit about money and the fact that Willie's work situation is not particularly positive and that they're struggling financially, and then mentions the fact that a little rubber pipe has been found with Willie likely to be intending on inhaling gas to end his life, which is something that comes as a shock to the boys. Then Willie appears and there's a bit of confrontation between him and the boys. It's clearly a tense moment, but then the tone changes when there is the mention of Bill Oliver. Bill Oliver is an investor, and Happy lets his father know that Biff has a meeting with Bill Oliver and that they've got an idea to launch a sportswear brand, which is farcical and unrealistic, but it's something that gives a lot of hope to Willie. And the act ends on quite a positive tone, with Willie and Linda retiring to bed, feeling quite positive. And then the last moment of that act, after Willie talks about being tired, which links to the opening of the act when he's tired to the death, Biff then goes downstairs to where the boiler is and takes away the rubber pipe and then retires to bed. And that is the end of Act 1. There are those significant moments in front of you now for you to know. If you want to take it further, watch the video again and mute the sound. Can you talk your way through the key moments in time with the yellow marker moving? If you get stuck, all you need to do is unmute and you'll hear the explanation from me. Also, using your text, can you find key quotations to support each significant moment? Check out the other videos on my channel. I'll continue to add content. Feel free to ask for something you'd like to see me cover in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and keep revising.